5 Buddha quotes to reduce stress. Life in today's world moves at a pace that often feels overwhelming. Deadlines, financial struggles, relationship challenges, and the constant flood of information can leave us feeling anxious, restless, and disconnected. Stress has almost become a default state of living. But thousands of years ago, long before modern psychology or wellness trends, the Buddha offered timeless wisdom about how to find peace amidst the chaos of life. Buddha's teachings were not just about philosophy, but about practical ways to live with mindfulness, compassion, and serenity. When applied to modern life, his words can help us reduce stress, regain balance, and reconnect with our inner calm. In this article, we'll explore 5 powerful Buddha quotes that can help reduce stress, along with their deeper meanings and practical applications. Each quote is a doorway to inner peace, and if you practice even a little, you'll notice a shift in how you handle challenges. Quote 1. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Meaning, this quote is a reminder that stress often arises because we look outward for happiness, security, or validation. We expect our circumstances, jobs, relationships, or possessions to bring us peace. But when these external factors fail to meet our expectations, stress takes over. Buddha reminds us that true peace is not something the outside world can give or take away. It's cultivated from within. How it reduces stress. When you realize that peace is an inner state, you stop relying on external situations to dictate your mood. Instead, you develop resilience, knowing that even in chaos, you can access calm. Practical application. Daily meditation. Spend just 5-10 minutes each day sitting quietly, focusing on your breath. This anchors you in the present moment and strengthens your inner peace. Detach from outcomes. Instead of obsessing over results, like job promotions or recognition, focus on the effort you put in. Stress comes when we cling to outcomes we can't control. Affirmation practice. Repeat to yourself, "My peace is within me. No one can disturb it unless I allow it." By practicing this, you reduce the emotional roller coaster caused by external circumstances. Quote 2. You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger. Meaning, stress often intensifies when it turns into frustration or anger. We believe our anger is directed at others, but in truth, it damages us the most. Anger clouds the mind, increases blood pressure, and drains our energy. Buddha emphasizes that anger is its own punishment. Holding on to resentment or rage doesn't harm the other person as much as it harms our inner peace. How it reduces stress. When we let go of anger, we release a heavy burden. The stress caused by grudges, conflicts, or irritation dissolves, allowing space for clarity and calmness. Practical application. Pause before reacting. When you feel anger rising, take 3 deep breaths before speaking or acting. This pause breaks the cycle of reactive stress. Write it out. Journal your feelings instead of bottling them up. Often, writing helps release anger without confrontation. Practice forgiveness, not for the other person's sake, but for your own peace. Forgiving lightens the load of stress you carry. Imagine carrying a burning coal in your hand. It only burns you, not the person you want to throw it at. That's what anger does. Releasing it is an act of self-compassion. Quote 3. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Meaning, most of our stress comes from either regretting the past or worrying about the future. We replay mistakes, wonder what if, or obsess about what might go wrong. Rarely do we fully live in the present moment. Buddha teaches that peace and clarity are found only in the now. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, but the present is the only moment we truly have. How it reduces stress. By training the mind to stay in the present, you cut off unnecessary sources of stress. You stop carrying yesterday's baggage and stop fearing tomorrow's unknowns. The mind finds rest when it isn't pulled in multiple directions. Practical application. Mindful breathing. Several times a day, pause and take slow, conscious breaths. Anchor yourself to the present moment. Single tasking. Instead of multitasking, give your full attention to one task at a time. This reduces overwhelm. Grounding exercise. Notice 5 things you can see, 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. This brings you instantly into the now. Living in the present transforms ordinary moments like sipping tea or walking in nature into peaceful experiences. Quote 4. Holding on to grudges is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Meaning, stress multiplies when we hold on to resentment. The mind keeps replaying the wrongs done to us, and each replay reignites the pain. Buddha compares grudges to poison. It destroys the one who holds it, not the one it's directed at. How it reduces stress. Letting go of grudges frees you from mental and emotional prison. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or approving what happened. It means releasing yourself from the toxic cycle of stress that resentment fuels. Practical application. Compassion. Meditation. Imagine the person who hurt you as a flawed human, just like you. Send them silent wishes of peace. This softens resentment. Self-forgiveness. Sometimes the grudge is against ourselves. Practice forgiving your past mistakes to ease inner stress. Shift perspective. Ask yourself, is carrying this resentment worth my peace? Almost always, the answer is no. The act of letting go is not weakness, it is reclaiming your energy from the grip of negativity. Quote 5. In the end, only 3 things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. Meaning, this quote beautifully sums up a stress-free life. We spend so much energy chasing things, success, wealth, approval, that we forget what truly matters. Love, kindness, and the art of letting go are the essence of peace. How it reduces stress. Stress comes from clinging to possessions, relationships, or expectations. When we learn to let go gracefully, we stop fighting life's flow. Love and gentle living become natural stress relievers, filling life with harmony. Practical application. Practice kindness daily. Small acts of love and compassion like a smile, a kind word, or helping someone lighten stress for both giver and receiver. Simplify your life. Declutter your space, commitments, and mental load. Simplicity reduces unnecessary stress. Acceptance ritual. Each evening, reflect on one thing you're ready to release, whether it's worry, fear, or attachment. Consciously let it go before sleeping. Living gently and letting go creates a spaciousness in your heart where peace can flourish. Integrating these quotes into daily life. These 5 Buddha quotes are not just beautiful words, they are practices. Stress reduction doesn't happen overnight, it's a daily commitment to mindfulness, compassion, and inner awareness. Here's a simple daily routine inspired by Buddha's wisdom. Morning. Start with a 5-minute breathing meditation to remind yourself peace is within. During work, when stressed, recall, do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future. Bring your focus back to the present task. In conflict, remember, you will be punished by your anger. Pause and choose peace over reaction. Evening, reflect on what you can let go of, practicing graceful release. Night, end the day with gratitude for love and gentle living. Conclusion. Stress is not caused by life itself, but by how we relate to it. Buddha's timeless wisdom reminds us that peace, forgiveness, mindfulness, and compassion are the keys to a stress-free life. By living these quotes, not just reading them, you cultivate an inner sanctuary untouched by external storms. As Buddha said, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. The more we turn inward, the more we discover that stress doesn't have to control us. Instead, we can walk through life with calmness, clarity, and compassion.